And we welcome you inside Shoefoot Arena in this presentation of the South Atlantic Conference on the Bear Sports Network, presented by NBA Roofing here on Flow Sports. We have our first Hoops doubleheader of this 2022-23 basketball season, as the Pioneers of Malone from Ohio, just south of Akron, Ohio, are down here finishing up their two-game road trip through the South to take on the 2-0 Lenoir-Rhyne Bears. As we take a look at this matchup, Eric Bach and Jeremy Zalacki here with you. Jay-Z, two undefeated teams, two teams that are scoring the ball over 70 points per game. Should be a good one today inside the shoe.
Yeah, pretty evenly matched teams according to the early numbers. Obviously, it's so early in the seaseason. Something's going to have to give, 3-0 against 2-0. And the Bears looking to defend this brand new home court.
Second home game of the season for Lenoir-Rhyne. They beat Montreat by 10 points back here on Monday. The Bears obviously made the big splash in the exhibition with the win over Louisville. Then got a really solid win on Wednesday night on the road against Leeds-McRae. Scored 50 points in the second half. Didn't play terribly well in the first half, but got some revenge on a Leeds-McRae team that beat them last year. I think that was a big step for the Bears on the road to have a really strong second half and win a road game.
For sure, and road games in the region are going to help you stand out when it comes to postseason play. Now you got to take care of home, and you get an 18-win team from a season ago, a team that won 18-10. This is going to be our best test to date. Montreat was a little bit of a sloppy game against an NAIA opponent, so you want to take care of business here against Malone and send them back to Ohio.
This is a Malone team. Last year, these two teams had flip-flop records. The Bears 10-18, Pioneers 18-10. Malone picked 8th in the GMAC, lost a couple of key players from last year, but they do have one of the best players in the GMAC in Bo Myers. He averages 16 points per game, had 15 points in the win over Emory and Henry. That was a close win for the Pioneers, just by 2 points up there in Fair, Virginia. We'll take a break and come back with starting lineups and the tip between Malone and Lenoir-Rhyne coming up next on the Bear Sports Network. For Lenoir-Rhyne, Jalen Johnson in his second game after he made his season debut on Wednesday night. Hamilton Campbell, the freshman, gets the start. L.J. McCoy, the Belmont Abbey transfer. Naz Tyson and T.J. Naismith, the preseason first-team all-conference forward for the Bears of Lenoir-Rhyne. But, Jay-Z, T.J. Naismith not healthy in the preseason, just getting back into the swing of things. Jalen Johnson made his season debut, both those guys in double figures on Wednesday night. They were two of the horses last year, but now they've got some help with L.J. McCoy and Hamilton Campbell. Those were pieces that the Bears didn't have last year. Those two guys fill a lot of holes.
Yeah, two of the best players in the South Atlantic Conference, and Jalen and TJ on display. But you're right, they don't have to shoulder as much of the load this year. Hamilton Campbell has come and done a nice job as a point guard and kind of split the ball handling duties with Jalen Johnson, who now has a chance to be off the ball a little bit more and can do more scoring. Look to score for his own shot more. And L.J. McCoy has just been a knockdown shooter, and that's the piece that Lenoir-Rhyne has kind of been missing for the past couple of years, as a guy that can really stretch the court and step up and knock down a long-range shot. And that's one of the keys to the game for this Lenoir-Rhyne team and to the season, really, is shooting and rebounding. That's a place where they've struggled, especially last year. They did a great job against Louisville on the boards. Just got to continue to knock down shots when they become available.
And they're going to be in every game because they don't turn the ball over. That has been such a key component to success under head coach Everett Sullivan as the starting lineups are being announced here inside the shoe. But they don't turn the ball over. Got to be better on the rebounding margin this year. I think with TJ not needing to carry as much of the scoring burden this year as he did last year, with obviously the scoring of McCoy, he can focus a little bit more on the boards. That's what Everett Sullivan told me on Thursday on Bears Talk Live, is that they want TJ to be able to focus on crashing the glass and blocking shots and doing all the things other than scoring. He's going to get his points around the rim, but with the addition of the perimeter shooting of McCoy, that frees up TJ to do some more things down there in the front court. Hinton and Naismith tip it up, and off we go here on Saturday inside of the shoe, the first of two today. LR women coming up next. 20 points on Thursday night in a 2-point win, and so far so good for Malone. They're up 5.
Yeah, we've seen a couple of that kind of guard back down into the post for easy layup.
But they lose T.J. Naismith there for the dunk. Hamilton Campbell running the point. That was what the Bears were missing last year. True point guard. Jalen Johnson can be a point guard, but they feel like he can have better scoring opportunities off the ball. Campbell is that true point guard, and he can make this shot and does. Ties the game.
Almost point guard 1 and point guard 2.
Right.
It's not designated. Hamilton has to have it in his hands, or Jalen, whoever kind of is closer to the ball, runs the outlet, and you should get some fast break points because of it.
And his partner Miller will miss the 3 short and start the break for LR. Campbell gives it off to Wilson. Late break, counted and a foul. Great patient look there from Hamilton Campbell. Had TJ Naismith on his right. Kind of got caught in no man's land and found Sal Wilson, who will try to complete the old-fashioned three-point play on the other side of this break. All Bears right now up 10.
So Jalen Johnson going to the bench with 9-12. Probably will sit through that immediate timeout, give him a little bit of an extended break. And I'd imagine he'd be back in for the stretch run.
For sure. Elijah Shabazz gives him a break here. Naismith off the slip. Shot fake. Hammers it home.
Second time the pick and roll has led to an open dunk for Naismith.
Third dunk of this game for TJ. He's got 12 points. Working on Campbell. Double comes, and the steal comes for the Bears. Nas Tyson caused that. Campbell stop but start. Reverse layup. That's tough.
He's going to be really, really good.
Gets
Hamilton
bigger
Campbell.
and stronger. Look out.
He can shoot it, pass it, ball handle.
And he's just so calm. Runs the show with ease.
Doesn't look like a freshman out there.
Campbell at the top of the key. Past his defender. Off the glass and in. He is a creator on offense. And now the lead is 7. And officials will stop the game to
reset the shot
give
clock.
Levi Seiler a chance to tie his shoe there.
I mean, Hamilton Campbell, man, that's a freshman making a big-time drive to the basket, contested with 2 guys in his face. Shot that puts LR up 7.
He's not going to pop off the stat sheet. 7 points, 3 of 5 shooting, but all of his buckets have been big. The 7th team foul on Malone.
And it should be Campbell going to the line.
And it is.
Yep. Had good rebounding position there and got shoved in the back by Seiler. Campbell stepping the line. Pivotal free throws here late.
3 for his first 5 from the line in his LR career. Sinks the first and will get the bonus. Campbell from Wytheville, Virginia. Ball bounces out. Brought in the 3. He makes it at the buzzer, but Lenoir-Rhyne's going to win by 1. Exactly.
Exhale.
Take a breath if you're a Bear fan. Malone fought the Bears to the very end, but come up 1 point short as Broughton makes the 3 at the buzzer to cut it from a 4-point game to a 3-point game. And Lenoir-Rhyne survives a spirited upset bid today from Malone.